Hi, I'm Kitty and my research was about how to create and distribute an Android health and fitness app. So that's one of my interests and I wanted to combine it with my love for health and fitness as well as my future hopes to start a business. So it was just combining all of those interests into something that I really wanted to pursue and take on. My app was called Fit for Life and it was based around meal planning, fitness routines and encouraging basically a healthy lifestyle. It was such a wide topic. I had to deal with the health and fitness aspect, the business aspect and the computer. So there was a lot to think about and a lot to consider. Many health and fitness myths in the industry were being perpetuated by professionals. So there were things that have been proven to be scientifically incorrect, but they're still being taught, they're still within that lifestyle and they're still being believed, which is not such a good aspect of it and something that I really wanted to highlight. So I had a Mythbusters section in my app where people could go on and search myths that they thought might be true, and then there was actually the science behind it to try and debunk those. The biggest realisation was the detail and the intricacy of developing that plan and of getting through all of the processes of everything you need to complete and think about. I thought it would be easier than that. I thought I could jump in, get this app done and just launch it, but I had to think about when to launch it, who to launch it to, who I was aiming it at. Even things like colour scheme were a huge consideration. I learnt about making a plan that was sustainable, so having a plan that you could keep going on, that you could build, develop, you could keep improving your business, rather than developing something that just stays where it is, something that can grow to meet demands and also grow to, develop and help those parts that need improvement. I think mostly other students who are passionate about starting their own business, about this sort of thing, can benefit from my plan to see my mistakes, what I did well and develop their own plan. And also just local businesses seeing my research and seeing what people really want. Because I did a lot of surveys, I talked to a lot of people so they can see what people are really needing and wanting within their health and fitness space. So one of my primary sources was going to a local business, which was a gym near my house. It was called Cross Training Systems, and I attended classes there as well as talking to one of the coaches there. So she was a huge help in developing some of my information about the fitness lifestyle and the fitness routines. And it was also great to experience those classes myself and get to know what other people did in terms of their own fitness routines. So I got in contact with one of my old friends who is now studying computer science, and she's doing those sorts of things in uni during this year. So it was really helpful to get all of that first-hand information. She sent me some textbooks, I did an interview with her, and from there I just went on and combined that knowledge with internet sources. So I contacted someone overseas, asked about their business plan, asked about how they started up, because they had a blog about how they started very small, started with a small app and it's grown and developed into what it is now. And they also wrote a website about making apps. So it was great to talk to them, interview them and get to know how they started their own business. I'd say listen to your teachers, to their deadlines, really stay on top of it, don't procrastinate about it, and just use all the resources that are available to you. Make sure you're backing up your information with primary and secondary sources and just really utilising everything you have at your dispense. Instead of just researching things that other people have already seen and reported about, do something where you can show your own creativity, what you like yourself, and just being yourself about it. So I'm doing a Bachelor of Medical Radiation Science. I'm specialising in radiation therapy, so it's sort of tying into that health aspect of it. So I'm studying in the health field, and I'd like to have a clinic of my own one day which incorporates health and fitness and all those business aspects that I researched about. Definitely helped me, because without this I would have never had that opportunity to learn about it, never would have had the time or any of the resources to really think about this.